What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com with a 2008 Harley Davidson 96 cubic inch Fat Boy. It's an 8 because it's 2008. It's rocking the 96. It's rocking the 6-speed. I do love these bikes with these solid-ish. They used to be more solid than this, but now they have little holes in there. Solid-ish cast wheels. The Fat Boy came out in 1990 and was co-designed by Willie G. So anytime you see some Willie G skulls on a Fat Boy, grips, seems to be even a little more appropriate. Guys, I want to welcome you to Srkcycles.com. No, that's not .com, this is the YouTube channel. Srkcycles YouTube channel, where we're trying to help you guys get into bikes. Get your next bike, get your first bike, get your second bike. And how we help you guys out is I do test drives of tons of bikes. I got more test drives of motorcycles than anyone on YouTube. We have over 2,000 videos on YouTube. Most of them test drives or walk-arounds, and we just love having fun and love giving you guys the information to help you make the best decision for your next bike. I, of course, am your host, Sean, and normally I have a little Bible verse right here that I tell everybody. We call it words of wisdom. I know that guy. I forgot to grab one, but we're gonna do John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever should believe in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. Yeah, that is so off. Oh, here we go. Wait, no, it's not. I don't know. Alright, guys, so I've ridden a lot of Fat Boys. I am a big fan of the Fat Boy. I think the Fat Boy's a great bike. One of the misconceptions about Fat Boys, and I am convinced it is a misconception and was brewed up by a bunch of babies, is that the Fat Boy is unstable in heavy winds. Now I actually went out and I wanted to test this out myself. I'm not scared of a little bit of wind. And it was a windy day. It was a really, really, really windy day. And I was like, all right, let's get a solid wheel Fat Boy. It was like a 2002 or something like that. Let's get a solid wheel Fat Boy and let's take it out in the wind. Let's jump on the highway. Let's see if I feel anything. Now, on any motorcycle, you know, a truck passes you or a big gust of wind, it's gonna move you. You know, it's gonna hit you a little bit if you're not ready for it. Even if you are ready for it. I couldn't tell any difference with the Fat Boy. I wasn't horrified. I wasn't crying. You know, I mean, it wasn't a scary thing. It wasn't anything that I would even mention. I don't know where people get this idea. And the thing is, when you have a wheel, when you have a rim, let's say it's spoked wheels, whatever, that's moving that fast on the highway, I mean, think of how many revolutions it's doing. I don't think wind is passing through that anyway. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I just don't think so. Let's go straight. Let's show people what this Fat Boy is made of. Now, this particular Fat Boy has the lightest feeling clutch I've ever... Actually, when I first grabbed it, I was like, oh, is it broken? Is it not even attached to the bike? Is it not doing anything? It works perfectly. It just feels very light. It's awesome. And maybe because I got off another bike that had a really heavy clutch, and I just, you know, it was a big, like, culture shock for me. I know of a couple people that when all of their friends are driving Ultras and Road Kings and Street Glides, big touring bikes and doing big touring trips, him and his wife are very, very happy. Not just happy, like they prefer it. They could buy whatever bike they want to, but they're like, no, we love the Fat Boy. They do their big trips. They do big trips and big tours and multiple day trips. Riding double on a Fat Boy. and they think it's the best. Like I said, the Fat Boy came out in 1990. It's a very iconic look. When you see the Fat Boy is part of the Softail family, so you will not see any shocks. This Fat Boy has saddlebags, so at first glance you might think it's a Heritage. It's not a Heritage. If you thought that, you were stupid. No, actually, I thought the same thing. I saw a picture while I was driving, which I shouldn't do, but while I was riding motorcycle, I was riding a wheelie. I was looking at a picture while I was riding a wheelie, which you shouldn't do, and I was like, oh, it's a Heritage. No, it's a Fat Boy with saddlebags. It's in the same family as a Heritage. You're not going to see the shocks, and it's got a mono shock underneath the seat. And I like these bikes. It's not gonna. They say they're not gonna handle as good as the Dynas. The thing is, it all just depends on who's riding it. It all depends on who's riding it, and it all depends on what you're gonna do. If you're riding the Dyna, and I'm riding the Fat Boy, we're both gonna get off and be like, wow, that Fat Boy handled pretty good, didn't it? I'm just kidding. I don't know who you are. Yeah, I do. It's funny when people talk about stuff like that. They're like, oh, this bike handles better than this bike. It's some bikes, some big polar opposites, you can really compare and be like, oh yeah. But for most people, it's like, no. All cars, think about it with cars. If you're just daily driving a car, it's never like, oh, this car steers worse than the other one, or handles better. Yeah, okay, some cars handle better, but you don't notice it until you're at like maximum, until you're really pushing those limits. Unless you're gonna take out your Fat Boy and like take it to the track, which no one does, it's stupid, and start like dragging bar ends, you know, it's not gonna make any difference. Yes, my Expedition handles better than my Power Stroke E350 van. I'm not pushing it to those limits, you know. But if you are pushing, if you do want a Fat Boy and you're trying to push to the limits and trying to race people, you don't need a Fat Boy. Get another bike. Get a sport bike. Those bikes are made to be pushed to the limits. These bikes are made just to have fun, go fast in straight lines, hit the corners at a reasonably quick speed. You only want to hit the corners as fast as you are prepared to lay the bike down. No one, if you ever see me and I'm really hitting the canyons, I'm probably wearing a full suit. You never see anyone really wearing like a full suit, knee pucks, rocking the Fat Boy. But you could. Guys, this bike has 49,000 miles. You know that does not scare me when it comes to a motorcycle or a Harley Davidson, because my same year, actually, my 2008 CVO Road King has 98,000 miles. So 49,000 miles of the baby. This bike feels tight. Whoa, big man over here. Alright guys, that wraps up the test drive of the Fat Boy, 2008 Fat Boy. And I think this might have been a special, this is a special paint. Like this is a limited, well I guess everything is limited production. There might be something unique and special about that paint scheme. I do remember seeing it a couple times. I don't know, you guys probably know more about it than I do. Alright guys, don't forget to check out the website, Srkcycles.com. This bike is there for sale. We have a lot of bikes for sale. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going? Apparently, and I did not know this, but this bike has not been ridden in the past 15 or 20 years. When I said there's a run, he said it runs great. I didn't know he doesn't ride motorcycles, he just kind of collects them himself. Hey guys, if you want to see the rest of that video, click on over here to our Bikes and Beards channel, where we're doing a whole new video series. It's really exciting. We have tons of great feedback. Everyone's loving it except for like 2 guys.
2 guys really hated on it. I don't know what their problem was, but they were really, really mean. So if you guys want to see what all the fuss is all about, click over here, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys